Okay, let's get this shit out of the fucking way. Yes, the CGI is fucking bad in this movie, but the effects are also shitty in the original Star Wars and the original Superman movie. As movies age, they look worse and worse if they have any kind of visual effects in them. Does this excuse The Flash from having bad effects? No. But I'm just trying to say that the effects really don't matter much. As I've said a number of times on my channel so far, we should just suspend disbelief while watching any genre movie. I know some people will never get on board with me. They will never stop bashing every fucking movie because they don't live up to their fucking standards. Well, I have one fucking standard. The fucking movie has to entertain me. That's fucking it. If you look beyond the bullshit and open your mind, you will find yourself enjoying so many more movies you otherwise wouldn't have. That being said, The fucking Flash is a fun fucking movie! I saw it in the theater and I liked it, and after watching it again, I liked it even more. It's fun as hell, and I don't see how anybody can deny that. What's so bad about it? And if your excuse is because it doesn't do justice to the comic book character, or because you think it should be more serious, that just doesn't cut it for me. Who the fuck are you to decide how a movie should be made? The day you put $200 million into a movie, then you get to decide. Maybe you should consider this. Watching movies is a privilege. We are lucky to live in a free society where we can watch anything we want. Well, you know, almost anything. There are people in the world who don't even have a fucking television and have never seen a fucking movie. It's not their fault either. We can't pick our parents, and most of us don't get to pick which country we live in. Just be thankful you are able to live free and get to see and enjoy movies. If you watch The Flash and can honestly tell me nothing entertained you, so fucking be it. Maybe you're closed off because you're such a hardcore comic fan that you have to have everything the way you envisioned it. I don't know. It's like there's a fucking war going on out there between people who hate the way comic book characters are portrayed and with those who just want to have fun. I'm on the side who just wants to have fun. Do you really want everything to be so fucking serious? And who gives a flying fuck if Batman really couldn't fight a fucking guy from Krypton? It's a fucking movie, goddammit! Christ. I hate to break it to you, but Batman isn't real and neither is fucking Krypton. Do you really care so much about all this? Really? Why? Life is too short to care about shit that doesn't fucking matter. And don't put words in my mouth either. I'm not saying movies shouldn't try to be as good as possible and do things the best way possible. But I'm also saying that little things you don't agree with are not reasons to completely dismiss a movie or bash it into the fucking dirt. I do believe certain movies should be scrutinized more closely. If you're making a historical movie about George Washington, then I definitely want to see everything be as accurate as possible. If you're making a movie about a fucking guy who runs at the speed of light and can pass through walls, fuck no! That's not meant to be fucking serious. Just stop and think about all this. Okay, all this being said, The Flash was fun as fuck. The best part of the movie is Ezra Miller and how he plays two versions of the same character. Please watch it again and tell me he didn't knock it the fuck out of the fucking park. He was outstanding! Great acting if I ever saw it. I don't give a fuck what he's like as a person in reality. He could fuck donkeys for all I care. All I care about when watching a movie is what I see on screen. I can't praise it enough when it comes to how they perfectly blended both Flash characters. Maybe that's where all their money went for visual effects. It looks completely real in every fucking scene. And can you seriously fucking tell me seeing Michael fucking Keaton back as Batman wasn't a total thrill? It was fucking awesome. I loved how his character was just so laid back and didn't really question anything once he put the bat suit back on. He just said fuck it and did whatever he needed to do. And the chick playing Supergirl was cool too. I really had a fun time watching this movie again. I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. If we can just relax and enjoy a movie for what it is, we'll find ourselves having fun. I'm not saying we shouldn't have high expectations, but we should have realistic ones. You don't go into a movie like The Flash expecting it to be like The Dark Knight. That's just silly. And if that's what you were expecting, then you would certainly be disappointed. I went into it just looking to have fun, and that's exactly what happened. And it actually has some heart to it. He was doing it all for the love of his parents. As people, we really only give a fuck about those close to us. Really just consider that. It's a cold, hard fact. We're not Jesus for Christ's sake. I'd rather see an African village burn than have my mother die. I can honestly say that. If you think that's racist of me to say, then okay, let's make it a fucking town in Australia or a strip club in Vegas. Better? Okay, let's move on. So when the Flash risks fucking up the entire universe to save his mother, that is totally fucking believable. It's not right, but it's what many would do if they thought it was possible. Also, this movie has a lot of funny shit. I was literally laughing out loud at so many things in it. It's such a freeing feeling to just let go and let yourself just have fun while watching a movie. Just don't give a fuck what they do and just accept it for what it is. Because that's just what it is. You're not changing it. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything. Okay, look at it this way. If you watch sports, you always want your favorite team to win. Do they always win? No, they don't. So maybe look at movies the same way. You won't always get your way in a movie. Does that mean it's a bad movie? I really don't think so. It's just not what you wanted. Look at it this way. You order steak and they accidentally bring you lobster. You eat the lobster and end up loving it. What I'm trying to say is that maybe you didn't get what you expected. But maybe what you ended up getting surprised you and you ended up loving it. But that can't happen if you don't let it. And here's something I fucking hate when I see it on Twitter. People bashing a movie just because they don't like the color. Or even praising a movie just because it has cool looking shots. Those are little things that shouldn't affect your enjoyment of something. Those things just help enhance the experience. But I'll wrap things up here. Maybe I helped you see things differently and maybe I didn't. Some people will never change their minds or even try to. So, all I can say is that I like The Flash a lot. And I really hope you'll subscribe. If you hated this video, maybe I'll do one you actually like one day. Thanks for watching.